What is up, race fans? Here, welcome to Speed Demon TV here on YouTube with the American Dirt Series Modifieds here, sponsored by WOFO Racing Engines. We are at Knoxville tonight with my colleague Tyler Ices in the booth with me. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man? Should be a good time.
Oh yeah, man. These guys have been on the loud pedal these last couple weeks. Sorry you guys didn't get a chance to see us last week. We had some streamers issues, but we're back, ready than ever here, as we're seeing some action here from these guys in practice. Ain't a whole lot more practice time here. They got about 20 seconds here before they go into heat races. So right now, fastest car in practice right now is Shane James. He is right on board with him right quick. There you go. Get a little loose there, and that's the end of practice. As we're getting into qualifying here, we'll see who takes
All right, folks, we only got a few minutes here to go out and set that qualifying time down. You guys all mostly know what we expect for the most part. I don't think we have to see you guys tonight, so let's have some fun and get after it. Good luck, folks.
I do not know how to turn comps off. Yeah, I don't know how to turn comps off, guys. Sorry. These guys are going into qualifying here. We have Brad Dyer out here running his first laps here in qualifying. As Brad Dyer makes his lap here, it looks like he will be in 8th right now in qualifying here. Sorry, guys. Gotta get rolling here. Looks like battle right now for the top spot is between qualified position here with a really close time right here. Shane James with a 19.28. And then you got Kyle Matthews with a hot foot that's been these last couple weeks. Ran a 19.46. As we see some other guys running out here wise. Mr. Kyle Matthews just finishing his lap. We're right on board with Jason Salter here. He's been a fun one to watch in this series lately as well. Who do you say about just coming in here? I know you've been new with these guys here. Icy, who's your pick tonight?
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. Let me see some racing first before I go anywhere with any picks.
Well, we will have our first heat race here. It's going to be starting right now on the spot up here. We're going to have Shane James, Garrett Boyd. Let me go here for you guys real quick. There's your grid for the first heat here. You have Shane James, Garrett Boyd, Jason Salter, Adam J. Davis, Ryan Augerbust. I might be saying his name wrong. If I am, I apologize. But his name has a weird last name, and I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. Then we got Joshua Gaiman, J. Darren Literal, and Patrick Kokuli. I think that's how we actually pronounced it last week. Because that was another guy. I couldn't get his name right there. As these guys are lining up to go out for their first heat race of tonight's events here for the doubleheader with the Speed Demon broadcast here for Speed Demon TV. Going to be having a doubleheader with the umps here tonight and the supers coming up later here in this event we have here tonight.
It is actually the first race I'm ever gonna see of the UMP modifieds here on iRacing. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely looking for Shane James. I know he's had a really good start to his season. So looking for him to maybe capture the capture a pretty good starting spot in the main.
Yeah, he was very fast last week.
All right, gentlemen. Most of you guys know the drill around here. Initial starts are on green. All restarts are on leader discretion, inside, outside choice. As you boys make your way down the back stretch here, get it nice and tight, about a half car length apart away from each other. Leader nice.
Up at the top, enable voice chat. Click it.
Good luck, boys. Have some fun.
If that's what you're talking about.
Fun. Good luck. Remember initial.
There we go. Apologize, guys. I was trying to get that out. Sorry, I had to get all the bugs worked out here. But again, as we go on green, the green flag should be dropping this time by. And we are under green for the first heat race here with the American Dirt Series Modifieds at Knoxville.
Shane James pulling out to the lead through turn number 2 and should get not quite cleared going into 3 and 4.
Yeah,
as it looks like he's ahead of Boyd, and got Salter right behind him.
Yeah, it was a close race, I believe, last week. We were at, I think Sea Lake was Super Lake Models. I forget where we were at with the...
Salter clears Boyd for second, correction, and looks like it's James and Salter 1-2 right now, and they're going to be ripping around here in this 8-lap heat race.
A little fun fact, because you're going to have this in the next heat race here, Icy. Shane James and Kyle Matthews are teammates in this series.
Looks like Boyd under some pressure from Arbogast as well back there. Gets past, and now Boyd under pressure once again. Now it's Davis. Or no, that's not Davis. That is the 68. That is Luttrell. So, Boyd in some trouble here early on in this first heat race.
Oh,
a little contact with the left front. That's going to allow Davis and Gavin to the inside now. So Boyd, starting from outside pole in this first heat race, he's falling all the way to the back, falling back to around 6th spot in a battle for 6 right now, again with Gaiman. Gaiman might have him cleared here off of 2.
As we see that, we got leader back up here, leader of Shane James, just not really stretching it enough. Jason Salter's giving him a little bit of a run there. See how that works here while it's coming down to 2 to go here in the first heat race here.
Yeah, the lead's sitting around half a second right now. He's got about a 1 second lead back to 3rd place in Arbogast. As Shane James has been rolling pretty smooth early on. Number 2 of Arbogast has Luttrell behind him and Davis not too far back in tow.
White flag in the air for the first heat race here. Will Jason Salter be able to get a run on here while it's at the end of this? Got one more turn to do it.
Yeah, Salter's closed the gap a little bit, ripping the high side. James looking like he's kind of running a little bit of a slider line. We'll see here down into 3 and 4. Will Salter be able to get him? It's not going to happen. It's Shane James is going to win heat number 1.
And the top, well, everybody makes the field, but top 3 would have been advanced there for it.
Sorry, I was mistaken. I was about a straightaway behind on
Hey,
saying that James won it.
you're good. You're good. Our second heat race is going to be the lineup as you show here. We're going to have Kyle Matthews on pole for heat race number 2, followed by Tyson Pankow starting second, Cody Olson starting third, Buddy Ware starting fourth, Cody Kelly starting fifth, Curtis Uphoff starting sixth, Brad Dyer starting seventh, and Jimmy Barr starting eighth.
Yeah, look out for Jimmy Barr back there in 8th. We'll see if he's going to be able to make a run towards the front here. The guy I'm really looking for, though, is Kyle Matthews. I believe he won last week, if I'm not mistaken.
He actually won both races.
Okay, well, there we go. So, Kyle Matthews on a little bit of a streak right now, winning the UMP Modified event last weekend. And keep in mind, the UMP Modifieds are sponsored by the WFO Racing Engines, just for a quick plug there in the American Dirt Series.
Mm-hmm.
As it looks like they might be coming to 1 to go.
Actually, fun fact, he's actually won, if I'm not mistaken, I've been with these guys for maybe 3 weeks. Maybe 2. The last 2 weeks, he's won both series.
I'll say they've only had 3 races so far this season.
And I wasn't with
Kyle
him for the
Matthews
first, so.
won at least 2 of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say that again. Apologies for me not being fully accurate. I'm kind of filling in on last minute, but hopefully I'm doing a decent enough job.
Oh, you're doing great, man. As we see the pace truck pulling ahead of these guys and slowly going to be making it in there, coming to 1 to go. Or coming to the green this time by.
Here we go in heat number 2. Off turn 4. It's hammered down for Kyle Matthews and these UMP Modifieds in heat number 2. And Matthews should be able to clear Panko easily off of turn number 2. And he will, and now he's going to set sail here and try to pull away. Panko able to clear off and get into second place, as it looks like Olson and Ware are having a little bit of a battle here. Ware running the high side, Olson right around the berm on the inside, trying to make something happen. And then we have now, I believe, 1 lap fully complete.
That berm can be very tricky trying to run. If you can hit the sweet spot on it, you're good. If you hit that the wrong way, it's going to upset that car terribly.
Panko trying to run the inside here. Not going to get it here. We will see as they go through 3 and 4 once again.
He's got a really good inside run coming off the corner. It looks like he's got a little bit more speed than Kyle Matthews here in the center off.
Yeah, he's able to turn down a little more, and now we see Panko side by side with Matthews down the back straightaway. Not enough, though, as he's going to have to fall back in line. He's turning the car down just a little bit more off the corner. He's trying to get a really good run down into 1 and 3. It hasn't worked so far, but here he is to the bottom.
Oh, most definitely is. And then you got Cody Olson there in the picture as well. Close. This is a closer battle, I believe, in this heat for the top 3, battling for the lead in the first heat here. Oh, a little nudge there by Cody. Got a little nudge there. Good save.
Yeah, and that just lets Matthews pull away just a little bit here. About 0.3 of a second. That high line starting to come in here for these UMP Modifieds tonight. As they are, we saw the first heat, really everybody kind of ripping around the bottom, but you can see it starting to slick off on the entrances of 1 and 3. And it makes it really hard to want to run that bottom line any longer than maybe practice and qualifying, honestly. See them again as they just completed 6 laps here. They're on lap number 7. And coming to complete that, as a matter of fact, they are on lap number 8, final lap of heat number 2. Kyle Matthews is led from the drop of the green flag. Will he be able to hold on to it here? Through 3 and 4 for the final time here in heat number 2. Kyle Matthews takes the checkered.
This is setting up to be an amazing feature here tonight, guys.
Yeah, the track's slicking off. As we see the high line already starting to be the place to go for a lot of these UMP drivers. See how that continues to carry over throughout the rest of the evening.
Yeah, guys, I believe tonight's avocation, you'll be having a 35 lap feature here tonight for these ump modifieds here at Knoxville, sponsored by WFO Racing Engines. I will see the running order here in a minute. They're just doing a little 5-minute warm up, get the car a good feel of it wise before we go to the feature here. I was telling this to, I believe it was William, the broadcast with me a couple weeks ago there, Tyler. It takes a lot of skill to try to drive these cars, because they're a lot different than most cars on iRacing or in general the dirt scene. It adds more throttle control and more be able to literally physically drive the car. It takes more talent to drive these things.
Yeah, I'm not a big modified guy. I come more from the sprint car side of things, but definitely it takes a lot to be able to drive any dirt car that's not like the lower horsepower range of like the 305s. Once you get up to like 360s and big blocks and stuff like that, you really start to find a lot of talent and find out what you're made of. And when you get to UMP modifieds, there's a lot more, just more horsepower and like you said, a lot more work involved. So it shapes up. These guys are very talented. From the 2 heat races I've got to see of them, they're really good drivers. So it looks like we're shaping up for a fantastic main event here this evening.
We're very getting close to the end of this warm-up here for these guys. We only have about 2 minutes left here.
Remember, a 35 lap feature, and directly following that, there will be a 10-minute layover period, if that's what you want to call it. And then we'll be watching the super late models come out here onto the track at Knoxville. For what should be, if this is any indication, it should be a fantastic event with the late models as well. Taking a quick look here. So again, the WFO Race Engines UMP modified feature just about to get started. And coming up after that, you will see the Cincy Speed Super Late models. Again, 10 minutes after this event finishes, we will be back and getting ready to go one more time around the legendary Knoxville Speedway. Or Knoxville Raceway, my mistake.
As we're about 1 minute away from feature time here, guys. Anybody in the crowd there? Who was your guys' pick tonight? Who do you guys see taking it all? You're gonna see the hot shoe Kyle Matthews, that's been tearing it up these last couple weeks, or his teammate Shane James. He's been a hot streak lately too. He's been either third or runner up. Or we have. Actually, he's not running tonight. I thought he was. We had another person last week. He's actually not running here tonight. But he was quick last week too. Oh, that's who it was. Jason Moore. He's not racing tonight. That's what I was going to talk about. Looked like he couldn't make it here tonight.
And we see the warm-up. The fastest guy so far in this little warm-up session, fastest guy overall in this warm-up session was Jason Salter. Unless you already said that, I'm sorry. I got distracted. I was looking over something.
You're good.
But yeah, again, look out for the high side here in this race. And honestly, the guy I'm looking for is just that guy in the number 10, Jason Salter. I think he'll make a splash here towards the end. Of course, you can take the low-hanging fruit, go with either James or Matthews. But I'm going to look in the inside of row number 2 here for this main event. And with that, I'll let you go ahead and start up the starting lineup here for the WFO Racing Engines main event with the UMP Modifieds at Knoxville.
All right. Yes, we have the teammates on the front row. Shane James starting on the point tonight, followed by Kyle Matthews, Jason Salter, Tyson Pankow, Ryan Arbergus, Cody Olson will start 6th. J.D. Literal will start 7th. 8th, Cody Kelly. Adam J. Davis will start 9th. Curtis Uphoff will start 10th. 11th will be Joshua Gaiman. 12th will be Brad Dyer. 13th will be Garrett Boyd, and rounding out the rear of the field. Actually, we got more than that. My apologies. We got a lot more than that. Garrett Boyd will be 13th. Buddy Ware 14th. Then we have Patrick Kukuli in 15th, and Jimmy Barr will be your last person starting the field here in the runner-up spot, or the tail end spot here, as we are going to be going green here, guys, very shortly. As we get up to the front with these boys, pace car lights are off on the WFO Racing Engine
Pace truck coming in. And here we go. Shane James, Kai Matthews lead him to the green, Knoxville Raceway. And just as quick as we say that, Shane James out front and clear. Followed by that 10 machine of Jason Salter. Down through 3 and 4. Jason Salter cleanly in 2nd. Shane James out front. Kai Matthews 3rd. Got Tyson Pankow in 4th. And Cody Olson in 5th.
Looks like we have
caution on the speedway.
Yes, let's go back here and look. We got a little bit of a mix of everything here. So, get back here real quick. Looks like Brad Dyer got involved in a wreck here. Ooh, a little. Ooh.
Yeah, they got connected here.
Oh, man.
Big wreck for the 56. Jimmy Barr also involved in the 81.
And Adam
the
J.
112
Davis well.
of Adam Davis. Just got connected up into the wall, and then Jimmy Barr, and then it's a bystander of that whole incident up into the wall. Looks like his night might be done as well.
Wait.
So Jimmy Fireball Barr is well gone up in just that.
So we see here.
Okay, he told me to use that nickname. We're all good.
I'm hoping that Kyle Matthews, the hot foot Kyle Matthews sticks, man. It sounds like a good name.
Yeah, I also want to apologize. I've been mistaken all night. I kept saying Kyle Matthews, and now I realize it's Kai Matthews, so mistake. I do apologize. Not like me to want to, or to mess up names, nor do I want to do that. I know my name's one that people mess up all the time, so.
Oh, it's all right.
It happens. Again, you just look at the track there and look how slick it is down at the bottom. Just assume that everybody's going to be going right to the high side here, as it looks like they're going to go single file for the restart. Lights are out on the pace truck, and yes, they will be single file. Here, so it'll be Shane James, Jason Salter, Kai Matthews, Tyson Panko, and Cody Olson, your top 5 as we get set to go green here once again.
The lights are back on the truck. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. The lights are actually off this time by on the pace truck. It looks like they are still going to stay single file here for that restart, though. So we're coming. We've only made 3 laps. Actually, made a lap in the feature here. And the pace truck is in. The leader has control of the start. As Shane James takes her off here off of turn 4, we are back green here at Knoxville. Man, we got, ooh, Kyle Matthews running that. I just saw Kyle Matthews jump to the high side there.
Yeah, jumped straight up to the high side, taps the wall a little bit down the straightaway. But as expected, trying to find any moisture on this track, and the high side might be just where it's at as soon as it comes in once they're up to speed. Matthews gets that right rear right up on the wall.
It's kind of fun to watch this.
Nothing doing right now.
So you got Shane James on the bottom. You got, or actually he was on the bottom. Now he's on top now. So
Shane James on top, and then Jason Salter. Now they're all 3 running the high side.
Oh, 3 wide. Man, Kyle Matthews is making that inside work.
Yeah, Kai Matthews running really well along the bottom, actually better than I would have expected. Again, considering how slick it can be down there.
3 wide.
He runs 3 wide for the lead. Shane James should be able to hold on here, and he's actually going to pull a car length out on the lead, or on the 2 following. Now here comes Kai Matthews. He has the lead for just a moment. Will he be able to hold on? 3 wide down the front stretch.
A
little contact
I don't
made.
think they even touched.
Looks like just slight contact. Shane James right rear into the wall. That's not too big of a deal on these things. Now we see Kai Matthews and teammates, James and Matthews. Looks like Kai Matthews off the corner. Still not quite going to get the lead. And oh, look at that. Jason Salter to the inside. Still no contact.
This is insane.
Unbelievable racing out front here between the leaders.
It's very, very close racing between Kyle Matthews, Shane James, and Jason Salter. Takes a lot of skill and a lot of patience to race around and trust to race like that with these cars here. You see Kyle, man, he is ripping that bottom. Kyle Matthews is just ripping that bottom. The thing is, Shane James getting that outside run. It's like they even off out of the corner. He gets a heck of a run, but Kyle just gets it right back to him.
Yeah, Kai running really well around the bottom, hooking that left front right on the, getting a little more out of it, a little more rotation, if you will. And Matthews leads. Once they get into the corner, just can't quite get James cleared. Looks like he does this time. Kai Matthews to the point. At the completion of lap 11.
It looks like Shane James tagged the wall on that last lap. What gave Kyle Matthews that advantage there to at least be able to get some room there to be able to get ahead of him for the lead. But he's not giving up on that high side. He's still making it work. He's trying to get that lead back, and Kyle Matthews, well, he's battling with Jason Salter for second.
Yeah, Jason Salter trying to get to the inside of Shane James. James just so persistent on that high side, and it works. It has been working, but it looks like it's starting to go away because it's getting higher and higher up the track, and these UMP modifieds are not liking the high side quite the way I thought they were going to. As Salter looks like he's got James cleared.
As these guys battle, though, if you look in the picture back there, he's coming in slowly. Tyson Palco's actually run these guys down and close to the leaders here.
Yeah.
As we see here, he's really close.
And, oh, he was really high on entry there. See if he can catch back up, maybe start making a run here.
Oh, my. From that angle, it looks like he's about to tag the wall.
Yeah, right rear quarter panels don't really exist on these things very often, especially at tracks where you got to...
Man, what a run.
Guys like to rip it right around the high line.
As we see this, we got a battle right now for the lead.
Yeah, it looks like Jason Salter's trying to enter high and arc it down low. And it has somewhat been working as it gets him right back up to Kai Matthews. Just not enough to get around him.
Yeah, as we see this, we see Tyson Panko actually catching this whole pack right now. He's ripping that real high side right against the wall. And he's actually making more effort and more time around these guys, catching them. He's running a little bit higher than Jason Salter actually goes. Oh, as we got a little contact between Kai Matthews and Jason Salter there, battling for the lead there.
Yeah, really good racing so far, and there is Tyson Panko right behind, catching up. Looks like Shane James is falling back to fourth and kind of not necessarily falling out of the picture, but he's about a half second back now.
We got an inside look here, possibly for the lead. As we're going down to literally less than 10 to go here.
Yeah, not 10 laps to go now.
Inside look here about Jason Salter. Then we got the outside look in here for Kai Matthews with Tyson Panko on the outside here trying to make a run.
Yeah, Panko right around the outside. It looks like he's actually going to clear Jason Salter off out of turn number 4 here. And now he's going to make a look to the inside of Kai Matthews here for the lead. What a race this has been so far. And again, we've got 9 coming to 8 laps left to determine who's going to come away with the victory here. 8 to go this time by.
Man, they're all ripping the high
leaders
side. My
right
goodness.
up along the wall.
See,
Panko trying to find a way back up there to him. It looks like Shane James went to the bottom. Didn't really work out for him there.
The thing is, though, Kyle Matthews saw it, though. Kyle Matthews saw what line he was running, and he said, I have to adjust. And with him adjusting, it's actually helped him a lot.
Yeah, Kyle Matthews up to the top again. We see the 91 of Tyson Panko, the 10 of Jason Salter. All 3 of them have been pretty much nose to tail for the last 4 or 5 laps. And there we see Tyson Panko right to the bottom, trying to rip it around the berm here. Not going to be able to keep it up. Actually loses time there by going to the bottom. And right back to the outside they go. Panko's faster, you can definitely tell. It's just a matter of, is he going to be able to get around? 5 laps to go this time.
I don't think, man, it's going to be tough for Panko to get around Kyle Matthews. He's been on a hot streak late. He's fast. I don't know if he might be, if the only way I could see him probably get him if Kyle slips up. That's the only way I could see him maybe getting around him. Kyle is just literally a smooth operator around this modified. That one M, man. He is a very skilled driver there.
Yeah, 4 to go. Coming out of this time, out of turn number 4. They're coming to 3 laps left here in this race for Kai Matthews and Tyson Panko. Can Panko get to him? He's ran back up through the field, fell back to 4th or 5th at one point, and now right on the tail of Kai Matthews. Both of them ripping around the wall. 3 laps to go this time. Or correction, 2 to go this time by.
Oh, and Panko in the
Panko into the wall. And that might seal this thing up for Kai Matthews. 2 to go. White flag will be in the air as they come off of turn number 4 this time. We all see it waving.
Man.
Matthews has about 0.4 of a second lead. Down the backstretch, a little bit of contact with the wall. Banco going to try to slide him. It's not going to work. Kai Matthews wins again here in the UMP Modifieds.
That was a good race.
Yeah, fantastic racing indeed. One fantastic race from Matthews. Great job to hold him off. Again, an awesome job by Tyson Panko to, well, really just get back up to the front and be in there.
Is he going to put her in victory lane there?
Looks like he...
All right, guys.
And that'll do it for the UMP Modified feature.
As we go here, guys, we're going to bring up the race winner here in the top 3 as they are waiting to go here, wise. We will bring in the race winner here, Mr. Kai Matthews. Actually, we'll go from back and forth. I'll bring him up here right now.
Well, I already got him in here.
You're good.
Kai Matthews, winner here with the WFO Racing as UMP Modifieds at Knoxville. Man, you had a really fast car all night. What was your key to getting up front and holding the lead over your teammate?
I feel like I kind of got lucky. Got on the bottom early and really thought I wasn't going to make much ground up and ended up getting to the lead. And then I think it was Jason behind me. I could hear him all over me. He started to pass me in the middle one time, and then he kind of ducked in underneath me, and that's when I jumped up to the top, just kind of giving the lane. He was faster. And then the top kind of worked out for me, so.
Yeah, man. I keep telling them guys that hot foot Kyle Matthews, man. Every week, buddy.
Yeah, I've been on a pretty decent run.
I was telling them, it's like, I hope that name sticks on you, man. But yeah, congrats on the win, man. Hopefully see me double down again here when we go to the supers here in a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, man. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem, man. All right, we're gonna bring up Mr. Payne.
We're in second place, Tyson.
Yeah, bring in Tyson there. Tyson,
All
if you
right.
can, unmute yourself there, bud.
And Tyson Panko, our second place finisher here tonight at Knoxville. Tyson had a really good run getting back up to second. Just didn't seem to have what you needed. Do you think you might have had anything without hitting the wall there coming towards the last 2 laps?
No, I don't think so. It was going to be hard to maybe put a slider on him. If I would have been able to slide him, he would have turned down and drove back around me. So it kind of was for second.
Yeah, it seemed like the track was really slick. What was the game plan for you coming into the feature there?
I'll be honest, I really didn't have one, and we fell back, and I got to chasing it back down, running a high-low line, and James, he changed his lineup and it forced me to the top, and it was really fast, and I just stuck it to the top and seeing what would happen.
Yeah, Glenn, you got anything?
Oh no, man. He had a run coming, like he was coming out of nowhere, man. Good run there, Tyson. It's gonna be. It was interesting. Man, I thought you had him. Be straight honest, like that. You were coming in quick.
Yeah, it was maybe some more laps or something. I don't know. I'd like to thank you guys for the broadcast and ADS for putting on the series, and all my sponsors, Go Design, Diggs, Rocket Esports. Appreciate you guys having me.
No, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, that's second place finisher Tyson Panko. on to our third place finisher this evening, Jason Salter. Jason, you had a really good run up in the top 3 all night. Just when it got late in the race, didn't seem to have enough there. Is there anything you think you could have done differently, or you feel like third was really where you were going to be? You also have to unmute yourself.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes. That work now?
Yep, gotcha.
Sorry, I'm over talking to myself. Yeah, I felt really good at the beginning and the middle. Felt really good there, and then the cut down, and sometimes on the bottom. And then next thing I know, I look up, and Tyson's over here on my door, and he had that top rolling, and they both moved up to the top, and I just was driving it way too hard in the corner, just wound up killing the wall a bunch of times. But it was a really good race, really fun race.
Yeah, I asked Tyson. I wish I would have asked Guy, but what seemed to be, I guess, what was your game plan? Because I saw you were having a lot of really good luck around the bottom, which is something I didn't expect. The track looked so slick from really the bottom up through the middle. The high line looked like it was where all the moisture was. But you and Kai seemed to be able to get the bottom to really hook pretty well throughout the early half of the race. Really,
Yeah,
was there any rhyme or reason to it?
Yeah, during the warm up, I felt like the top, especially cutting down, was really good. And then I think it's whenever I slid in behind Kai and James, I really found the middle, and I kind of kept it. If I could keep it real straight and be easy on the throttle, I could stick with them, especially in 3 and 4. And then I was kind of moving around, trying to find something a little different. And then, like I said, Tyson come around me on the top, and that was where it was definitely at.
Yeah, absolutely. Glenn, you got anything for our third place finisher tonight?
Yeah, man, he's been. I'm impressed with you, to be honest, there, Jason. You've been very good contender these last couple weeks, man. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you, bud.
Alrighty, guys. Well,
All right, Jason, you got anybody you want to shout out? Sponsors, anything like that?
I'd like to thank my team, Rocket Esports, all the guys we have there that push us and keep us going, making happen these good runs, and Diggs by D1RT, the team D1RT for all the help they give us. Cody for putting the league on and letting us come out here and run with y'all, and you guys for putting on the broadcast.
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, and that is our third place finisher, Jason Salter. And that'll wrap it up for us here with the WFO Racinge's UMP Modifieds, the feature event from Knoxville Raceway. Your race winner, Kai Matthews, for the third race in a row, as a matter of fact, here in the UMP Modifieds. Coming up next in about 5 or so minutes, we'll be seeing the Cincy Speed Super Late Models here in the American Dirt Series.
And we're back live, ladies and gentlemen, here with about 5 minutes left here with these super late models here at Knoxville. In the booth again with me is my main man, Tyler Icy here. Icy, what's up, man?
Yeah, we just saw a fantastic feature with the, oh, shoot, hang on, give me just a second here, because I am drawing a blank. We just saw a great feature of the WFO racing sides. Well, now we're about to see super late models.
Yeah.
And all the proceedings with them take place here in just a moment. Here at Knoxville, and once again another race where I expect nothing less than we saw really in the first race. The first race was fantastic. Again, won by Kai Matthews. Second place finisher was oh man, dude, how am I drawing blanks here? Tyson Panko. And third place Jason Salter. So with this, I don't really know what to expect. I don't know an awful lot about late models, but I know they should put on a pretty good show.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. As we're getting ready here for these guys to get into their heat race here. We're again going to be, I believe, into a 35-lap feature here tonight with these guys. 8 laps the distance in both heat races. I'm expecting an actually great race here tonight, to be straight honest. So we're riding on board with Garrett Boyd here and his warm-ups here, about roughly close to 2 minutes left in the feature here. What are you expecting since what we just saw in the modified race there, Icy? What do you expect?
Like I said, I mean, I don't know now, because obviously I was really I was wrong, I guess, about with the UMP modified. I thought the side would start to come in a lot quicker than it did. So probably just see who can get out front and have track position when the high side starts to become the preferred line. And we saw that with Kai Matthews, and saw Kai Matthews and Tyson Panko. So I would expect probably a very similar outcome here through the course of this feature here with the super late models.
Most definitely here.
I've seen a lot of really good side-by-side racing early on, or at least throughout the practice session. They got about a minute and a half left, or probably coming closer to about a minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah, about minute 5 we're coming to right now, so.
Yeah.
Again, this track, again, you're probably going to see the guys ripping that high side like you guys saw in that modified race here. So as soon as this track slicks off at the bottom, again, you might see some people driving the bottom there, wise just like you see Garrett Boyd right now. He's running that berm on the bottom of the track and getting a good run in. Having that nose just flirt with that berm right there and get a good drive off.
Yeah, we saw Garrett Boyd in heat number 1. No, it might have been heat number 2 of the UMP modified, where he got trapped on the outside and kind of just got freight trained around. We'll see if he's able to have a better performance here again with the late model. Looks like it's pretty fast. It looks like out front though.
Ooh, through wide in practice.
Yeah, it looks like out front once again here in practice session is Shane James. 17.890, 178.90 is the fast time so far here in practice session. Looks like Kai Matthews is second, just about a half a tenth off, an 18.7, or correction, a 17.940. Looks like what he hit there that'll end practice. That's what we saw with that giant wreck.
Yeah, he put himself in a great
That was
spot
a big
there.
one. But qualifying set to get going here from Knoxville Raceway. The first one on the track, the number 13, is going to be Cody Kelly.
And that BING Simport number 13.
And well, that's just BGI Sim Sport. There, but as he comes around, takes the green flag, and he will be off here on his qualifying run. See some of these guys using the high line early. Cody Kelly coming to complete his first lap. I don't know what the time is.
Right now for Cody Kelly, his first lap will be an 18.54. There's 3 people that ran the exact same lap time too.
Yeah, it looks like Brad Dyer is quick time so far in 18.77.
As soon as you say that,
Second lap is slower.
Arbergus just ran the fastest lap about 18:35, and then as soon as I say that, Kyle Matthews puts it on the board. Same with Jason Salter. Salter right there. Man, Kyle Matthews running 18. Never mind, I'll take it back. Shane James just ran an 18.7. A tenth of a quick faster than his teammate.
An 18.1, you mean? That 10th quick faster. Yeah, an 18.165. 18165
Yeah.
for Shane James.
As he pulls it in there. We have anybody else qualifying? We have a couple more guys rounding up the qualifying here. Jimmy Barr said Tyler Ice is my hero.
Appreciate it. I said his name wrong earlier. I said his nickname wrong. It's Fireball Jimmy.
Ah.
So my mistake. I messed it up as right after he told me.
All right, guys. A little info for tonight. We are with the American Dirt Series late models here, sponsored by Cincy Speed Shop. We are going to be at Knoxville tonight here for 2 8-lap heat races and I believe a 35-lap feature here for the Super Lates. As we go to grid here for the first run here, we have Shane James on the point, starting on pole for heat race number 1. On the outside of him, he's going to have Jason Salter. Row number 2, you're going to have Brad Dyer starting 3rd. And Jay Darren Litter will be starting 4th. Curtis Uphoff will be starting 5th. Cody Kelly will be starting 6th. Buddy Ware will be starting 7th. And rounding out the rear of the field in the first heat will be Patrick Kalu. I cannot pronounce his name. I say it so wrong every time. Patrick C is what I'm going to be calling him because I butcher his name every time trying to say it.
It looks like Coluccio. Patrick Coluccio.
We'll go with that. Coluccio. We'll call Coluccio then. That's exactly what we're going to call it. I felt bad butchering people's name because people do it to me, so I felt bad. But again, yep, 8 laps is the distance in heat race number 1 here. As we see the lights, I believe, are off on the pace truck.
Yeah, lights off. Fix the scoreboard, will you? I don't know what it's doing, but it has only one name up on it.
It ain't gonna bring anyone up name for some reason. It's kind of glitched.
It looks that way.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's a little glitched right now for some reason.
All right, it looks like Shane James and Jason Salter are going to be 1-2 here in heat number 1.
Sorry guys, we cannot get the ticker messed up here for right now. Hopefully it fixes itself for you guys.
Here we go. Pace truck's off. Shane James, Jason Salter leading him to the green flag. green flags out here at Knoxville Raceway in heat number 1 in the super late models. Shane James on the inside, Jason Salter on the outside. The preferred line looked like the outside. Not sure how legit that is. James, though, making a pretty good case for the inside as he is all but cleared Jason Salter as we've completed a lap of racing here. Shane James has the bottom side working really, really well through turns 3 and 4. I believe that completes lap number 2. James leads. Looks like everybody's kind of filed out, single file here.
It looks like Shane James is starting to slowly stretch his legs here in the beginning of this heat race here. Hopefully it's things to come for him to be able to bounce back in this race than he did in the ump race wise. As he's slowly, and I mean slowly, starting to stretch on these guys here.
Yeah. Darren Luttrell in 3rd right now, looking like he's running a pretty solid race here at the moment. 4th place, not quite sure who that is in 4th.
That would be Brad Dyer in 4th there.
Brad Dyer. Ending up in the 56 car. A lot of action going on. Looks like we got a side-by-side battle for space here. As Jason Salter on the inside, that is Darren Luttrell on the outside. Looks like Salter's going to be able to complete and hold on to 2nd place at the moment.
Coming to 1 to go this time by here for these guys. As we see Shane James out in front. But again, the battle is for 2nd right now. As we see Luttrell actually trying to make that outside run as he's side by side with Salter here, coming to the line here. Is he going to get enough off the corner to be able to beat him at the line? Oh, is he going to be close? Did he get him? No, he did not. The gap, wow. The gap for 2nd in that feature was 0.01 for 2nd. Wow. Very close battle.
If you can shut off that thing and turn it back on and see if it fixes itself. It looked like it just fixed itself.
Yeah, it messed up in the first feature.
Yeah, okay, so heat number 2 is going to line up like this. It's going to be by Matthew on the pole. Ryan Arbogast going to be starting in 2nd. Looks like Garrett Boyd in 3rd, and 4th is the 112 of, I can't see the name, so I don't know who's in the 112. Adam Davis in the 112. The 3 will be starting in 5th. That is, man, sorry, I'm having a hard time. That's Colby Collins. Sorry, I'm doing this trying to look through the roster here. The 14 is going to be starting 6th. That is, honestly, have no idea.
Ian Walton.
Ian Walton. I'll let you finish this out because I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're good, man. I'll throw it up this way, make it a little bit easier for us. All right, so Eaton Walton will start 6th. Cody Olson will start 7th, and Jimmy Fireball Barnes will start 8th.
Correction, Fireball Jimmy Barr.
Jimmy Barr. My bad.
Yeah. And with that being said,
we will be going green this time by here. Pace truck is in.
Heat number 2 here in the American Dirt Series. Cincy Speed Shop, super late model.
We jumped the
gun through 3 and 4. And now it looks like the pace truck.
It's finally took his exit off pits.
Yeah, the pace truck exits. Guy Matthews. Going to be the first one on the gas. And here we go in heat number 2.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of checkup there off the start too, by the way.
And the 21, that is Garrett Boyd. follows suit right to second place. Garrett Boyd had a really hard. Looks like he's off to a lot better start in the late model. Looks like Ryan Arbogast in second, trying to get a look to the outside here. He snags the wall just slightly with the right rear down the front stretch. And that's going to keep Garrett Boyd out front for the time being in second place. The 112, that's Davis coming to the inside, trying to make a move on Arbogast. We'll see if he's going to get it done side by side. Going to be down the back straightaway, or down the front straightaway. And Davis should have third place here. Actually, he's not going to. Arbogast fights right back off around the outside. Up front, though, all clear for Kai Matthews. He's got about a second on the field early on, as he just keeps rolling around the high side halfway through heat number 2. And as I said, he was on the high side. He went right down, hugged the bottom there in 1 and 2. Through 3 and 4, though, on the outside once again. And that should be 5 laps complete here.
Yeah, we're coming down to 2 to go this time by.
Yeah,
we're 2 to go this time by. The battle right now is between
wide open.
second.
There's Garrett Boyd.
This is a battle right now.
Front. Boyd around the outside, going to keep second place. And that Speed Demon Setups number 21.
Oh, slide jump a little bit there, but it ain't gonna make it for the 2 car there of Ryan.
And not gonna work as Garrett Boyd comes up second.
Kyle Matthews with heat race number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, Kyle Matthews wins heat, or correction, Kai Matthews wins heat number 2. Garrett Boyd second, Ryan Arbogast. And it looks like I believe that was Davis in 4th. And with that, it is now time for a 5-minute warm-up here for the late models. Here we see Kai Matthews, Heat 2 winner. And this guy's been on a roll through most of the last couple of weeks. I believe he's got at least 3 straight wins when it comes to racing on Saturdays. And looking to make it 4 in a row with a win again here in the here tonight in the late models.
I feel like, honestly, just by that feature, I feel like Boyd's found something else in that heat race. I feel like he's going to be a one to watch, because right now he's the fastest in practice right now. I practice in the warm-up, my bad, not practice. As we got about roughly 4 minutes left here in the warm-up. Again, I'd like to thank Cincy Speed Shop for sponsoring these American Dirt Series super late models here on this beautiful Saturday night of racing. And then having my colleague here, Tyler Icy, up in the booth there, helping me out. Been great so far wise, and we still have this show left to do here.
It's looking pretty good here, about halfway through this warm-up session. Garrett Boyd at the top of the board with an 18.412, 184. 2 up top. Shane James in second. And looks like Kai Matthews is third right now.
Yes, he is. Tell you what's really crazy right now, though, looking at, he's running the same line he ran in the heat race. Shane James is hugging that bottom, and he'll be so quick in his heat race to pick up that heat race win. And it looks like he's not stopping there. That car looks like it's still hugging the bottom of the track perfectly. See side by side here with Cody Wilson, or Cody Olsen. Sorry about that, guys. Cody Olsen there. And the warm up is we got about roughly about 2.5 minutes here. Actually, a minute and a half actually.
Yeah, the only car we haven't seen out here taking a lap at all is Jimmy. Here as we're closing down on the end of this little warm-up session, and they should be gridding up here soon, and we will be racing in no time. Do you want to go over the feature here? The setup for the feature? I don't believe we've done that yet.
I did a little bit ago, but yeah, guys, we will be having a 35 lap feature here for these American Dirt Series Outlaws, sponsored by Cincy Speed Shop. I don't know the running order yet, because after this warm up, you guys will actually get your line up here. But I believe the front row is going to be Kyle Matthews and Shane James. But we will find out here in a minute.
It should be, but in opposite order. It should be James Matthews on the front row, and then I know that Garrett Boyd will be starting 4th, and I believe Salter should be 3rd. From there, I have no idea.
You already can see in this warm up here, Ryan's beating that right rear fender off the car. He must have been up in the wall a little bit.
And he did it again right before you clicked it off.
As we are going to be going green here soon, guys. This warm-up's over, and these guys will be lining up for the feature. Alrighty, y'all. As the grid is going to be up here for you guys. Your starting order for the American Dirt Series super late models here, sponsored by Cincy Speed Shop. On the pole for tonight's 35 lap feature will be Shane James, starting 2nd. Kyle Matthews, Darren
Luttrell.
Thank you. Darren Luttrell will be starting 3rd. Garrett Boyd 4th. Jason Salter 5th. Ryan Arbogast starts 6th.
Arbogast, yeah.
Arbogast starts 6th. I'm butchering their names so bad. Brad Dyer will start 7th. Adam J. Davis will start 8th. Cody Kelly will start 9th. 10th will be Ian Walton. Starting 11th will be Curtis Uphoff. Starting 12th, Kobe Collins. Starting 13th will be Buddy Ware. 14th, Patrick. I'm off beat here. Wow. Sorry, guys.
Coluccio.
Yeah, no, I butchered the whole starting field here. Kobe
yeah,
Collins, 12th. Buddy Ware, 13th. Cody Olsen, 14th. Patrick Kokula will be 15th. And Jimmy Bear will be 16th. Sorry about that, guys. As we get ready to race here, boys, we'll be going to the field with these boys.
Yeah, they are pacing right now.
Looks like they're about to go green, I believe.
Yeah, 1J of Shane James on the front row, the 68 in second, or on the second row inside. So it looks like he actually beat out Jason Salter for for second in Heat 1. Looks like that's Darren Luttrell. Pace truck is in, and the teammates lead him to green once again here tonight, this time in the super late models. Shane James right on the berm, left tire, just hugging it. Down into turn 3, Shane James with about a car length, maybe 2 car length lead, as the first lap is complete. Shane James and Kai Matthews, no surprise, they are 1-2 early on.
So you got a 3-wide battle right back here for third.
Yeah, it looks like Garrett Boyd, Jason Salter, and
that is
Darren Luttrell.
Yeah. Oh man, some close 3-wide racing there.
Garrett Boyd, give him the position. He'll move up to third. The outside line looks to be where they want to be early on in this race.
That's just a whole bunch of cars in a certain area, man.
Yeah, Luttrell, Salter, and Boyd all running really, really close together. 3 wide once again through the corner.
You see Boyd
getting into the wall just a little bit, just a slight tap. Again, these are not. Well, these aren't asphalt cars.
Oh, a little contact between.
Don't mean a whole lot.
Little contact between Luttrell and Salter.
Oh, we got
there.
4 wide here. What in the world is going on? It looks like the 10.
A little bit of contact. It looked like they saved it. A little bit of contact with the 2 of Ryan and
Arbogast and the 10.
Actually, the 21. Actually, the 21 of.
Garrett Boyd.
Yeah. Oh, a little contact there again.
Yeah, a lot more contact. These guys are really, really close together.
They're trying to get a lot of ground covered,
4
but
cars
not enough real estate.
Wide here, and Arbogast gonna pinch Luttrell into the wall.
Man, there's some close racing, y'all.
Wow. Yeah, this has been an insane start to this feature, and there's another car in the wall. 13 on his bicycle, just a little bit. Looks like everything's fine, and we stay green. Meanwhile, back out front, Shane James got almost a second of a lead on.
Little bottleneck. Little tag. Battle tag. They still saved it.
A lot of contact going on right here.
Wow,
the 10,
what a save.
The 68 all make some contact.
That all started in front of them, though. The 10 got in contact with somebody. I don't know if he had to check up.
Yeah, this has been some insane action here early on, and we are not but maybe 12 laps into this race.
So we go up to the front here. We got the teammates battling for the lead right now.
Yeah, said it was almost a second of a lead. It is closed down and in a hurry. Kai Matthews making huge headway on that lead of Shane James. And looks like the outside line is the one that everybody wants to be on right now. And Kai Matthews trying to use it to chase down the teammate again. Shane James leading, has led from the start of this race. The first 11 laps as we come around to complete lap number 12. Sorry, we're gonna complete lap number 12 right now, I believe.
We're actually on 13 right now out of 40.
Oh. Well, yeah, it just started 13 and they just completed 12. Yeah, I'm all good.
I didn't even know we had 40 laps.
And we got a lead change. Kai Matthews around the outside. Matthews off of turn number 4. Kai Matthews is the new leader here as we hit lap number 15. We got a 40-lap event here. I believe we said 35 earlier. It is a 40-lap feature. And Shane James has led the first 12 laps. And now
some battling teammates. Now we're battling with teammates now. While they battle, there's a guy lurking. He's slowly catching up with them. Yeah,
Garrett Boyd
has
actually seemed to really pull away from the pack behind. And we will see if Garrett's got anything for these guys up towards the front. again, he had a really rough night with the UMPs, but it looks like the super late models are right where he needs to be here at the moment, and slowly, like you said, just slowly trying to pick up time. He's about a second, 1 3/4 of a second behind.
He's just slowly chopping on that tree to try to catch these two guys.
Yeah, it looks like Kai Matthews actually starting to pull away from Shane James as well. And we'll see as they continue to just rip around the high side here. Cushion all the way around this racetrack.
We got the one in the wall. Shane James in the wall bit there.
Yeah. Not going to help him in terms of catching back up as we have completed lap number.
Caution is out.
Working. Wow.
Big wreck, Salter crash. Let's go back here and look here, guys.
Yeah, slowing it down, taking a look here. Just everything got
Oh!
wadded up. Salter got ran right over.
Oh, man.
Goes
Oh,
around
oh.
a big pile up on the backstretch. Wow, the 9 on his side. Is that a...
That's actually the 6. That's a 6.
That's a 6.
That's
that
a
is,
6 of Cody Olson.
Yeah, Cody Olson on 17 on his... I'm not sure he's going very far.
Let's get back and look at that again real quick.
That's a really huge pile up. Kind of got to take a look. Just looks like the 10 got checked up, Salter, and then everybody, nowhere to go, piled right into it. See the 122 trying to check up, the 6 of
6 tried to check up, but it was just like a conga line
6 is already slowing down. The 17 piles in. I believe that's a 13 piled in, and the 99 goes around trying to avoid it all. And the 6 up on his side. A huge wreck here at Knoxville Raceway. And
I feel bad for Salter. I feel bad for Salter out of that, honestly. He had a fast machine, just got caught up in something.
Yeah, got caught up where he really
didn't need to be.
Yeah. So now here, I believe we are on lap 19, and yeah, we should be starting lap number 20 when we get back racing here. Kai Matthews, your leader. Shane James, second. Garrett Boyd, third. Ryan Arbogast, fourth. Darren Luttrell, fifth. And I believe that is Dyer on the outside of row 3.
That's
also looks like the pace truck has lights off. And out of turn number 4. Here we go. Kai Matthews is rolling here right to the high side as soon as he gets into turn number 1. And Matthews starts going to work, trying to extend the lead as Garrett Boyd.
There was a whole lot of trouble, like I was saying.
Luttrell in the wall.
Whole lot of
Shane
in the wall.
James also in the wall.
Oh, big wreck, big wreck.
Back in the wall.
Wow, they saved it.
Somehow everybody keeps it straight.
I saw
big wreck.
I saw him hit the wall early.
Just a lot of hard contact with the outside wall. Shane James ended up in the wall, and who benefits the most?
Garrett Boyd.
It's going to be Garrett Boyd and Ryan Arbogast. Ryan up to third.
They're still not done. They're still not done.
Look at the 10 up here. He's back right after the big wreck just a moment ago. Jason Salter looking like he's going to make a run to try to be in the top 3. 21 laps complete here. And Jason Salter up to third at the current time. 22 laps complete now. Salter still trying to get around Dyer. Uphoff up to 5th place as Salter has completed the pass to Dyer. Salter will be the leader.
Oh!
Big wreck in the back. Car's upside down. That was the 1J.
Oh, wow.
Of Shane James. And his night is over.
Let's get back here and look at this. It all started, I believe, with Luttrell, I believe. Let's go here in the corner here.
I think it started ahead of that with James.
He got in the wall, and then looks like he got pinched.
Lost it off the corner.
It looked like he got pinched, Let's slow it down
No,
here. Coming
yeah,
off
we'll
the
take
corner.
a look here. Oh,
Yeah,
some contact with the two of
yeah.
Arbogast.
Man,
And Shane James went head on into the wall and turned over, and you see the 68 climbing the fence here at Knoxville Raceway. Not something you want to do at any point.
I hate to see it for the 1J.
Well. Yeah, Shane James had a fast race car all night.
What a tumble.
And wow. Second caution of the evening, I believe.
At the same spot too.
Yeah, I don't believe we had a wreck in the UMP modified feature earlier this evening. But yeah, huge accident. Shane James and
oh, that's great.
Darren Luttrell involved. What's going on?
My stuff froze. My controls froze.
It froze?
Yeah, my it should be fine now. Nope. My whole right side of my computer froze up, or my at least one of the my yeah, my whole thing for my yeah. Give me a minute here, guys. I gotta try to.
All right. Pace lights are out on the pace truck. As we see, not many cars without any damage. Kai Matthews has a folded up rear spoiler. As it looks like the pace truck's pulling in, we are green.
Yeah, everything just froze on the guys. I apologize.
Kai Matthews down into turn number 3 on the high side. Jason Salter trying to make something happen. He's side by side up there for the lead.
We'll have to make a makeshift here, guys. I apologize.
Kai Matthews up on the outside. Still out front. Not sure what lap we're on. Lap number 6. Still about 14 laps to go here as they cross the line on the lap number 27. Kai Matthews out front. Jason Salter pulling around the bottom. He's actually going to... No, he's not going to fall in the line. He's still going to continue to run on the bottom here. Not going to work. Garrett Boyd in third.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
What is going on?
I'm good.
Matthews out front. Still leading over Jason Salter and Garrett Boyd. Those three have checked out from the rest of the field. As we take a look through the rest of the field, it looks like everything's kind of evened out here. Nobody's really doing a whole lot of battling, except for position number 2, Garrett Boyd to the outside of Jason Salter. Will they be able to settle this one out here shortly enough and go try to compete here for the win? As I believe, I don't know what lap we are on right now. In all honesty, Matthews just continuing to lead. Got a car down on the inside. Looked like that was Dyer in the 56. Everything stays green.
I believe we're 8 to go.
All
8
right.
to go as we come in here, wise guys. Shane, Kyle
8 laps
Matthews.
to go.
Kyle Matthews in the lead here.
Matthews has been the dominant car on both sides of the equation tonight here in the UMP modifieds at Knoxville and the super late models.
As we see here, look who's coming in the picture in the fray here with about 7 to go. You got Jason Salter, who got wrecked and is back up here up in the third.
Yeah, Jason Salter was up in second earlier. Actually, looks like he got a lot more. Garrett Boyd looks like he's making up time on Kai Matthews. Will he be able to do it here? Gonna have to
5 to
make
go.
something work. 5 laps to go next time by. And while Garrett Boyd is driving the wheels off of it to get up there to him, he might be able to do it yet here. 4 to go next time by, and Boyd is right there on the back of the 1K, or 1M, sorry. Garrett Boyd makes some contact with the 1K, or 1M. I keep saying K, don't know why.
While he does that,
Boyd.
the 10 slowly catching up. Jason Salter is slowly catching it.
Yeah.
We are 3 to
Boyd
go.
catching up. 3 laps to go as they cross the start-finish line. Kai Matthews trying to hold on and sweep the night here at Knoxville. Garrett Boyd trying to spoil the party. Or could Jason Salter come up and spoil both of their nights? We'll find out. 2 laps to go when they cross the line here as they come out of turn number 4. The 1M and the 21.
Oh, man!
Side by side are the 10.
Is the 10 going to spoil the party
Jason
here?
Salter
2 to go. 1 to go at the line.
Inside. And as they go through 3 and 4, exiting turn 4, white flag will wave for Kai Matthews, and that's the flag he wanted to see.
Oh.
Salter trying to make something happen here. He's not going to make it work. Oh, what are we going to see here into 3 and 4? Can anybody make it happen, or will it be Kai Matthews' night?
Oh, at the line. Is it going to be
It's
Kai
going to be
Matthews?
Kai Matthews, and in second, it is going to be Jason Salter. So he goes from wrecking all the way up to second place. And in third is Garrett Boyd, and you think he might be heartbroken about it, but at the same time, a fantastic run this evening for him.
Most definitely.
And with that being said, that concludes the 40-lap feature here in the Cincy Speed Shop Super Late Models at Knoxville Raceway. And as we say that, we're going to bring up our race winner, Kai Matthews.
Alrighty, as we get them ready to
Oh,
go.
if I can get him up here, yeah. Just got to wait for him to come up.
I can just move him.
All right, well, with this one, I guess we'll start with third. Garrett Boyd's already waiting, so we'll get him up here.
That'll work. Let me get back to him then.
I got it.
All right.
Garrett Boyd, our third place finisher here in the super late model feature at Knoxville Raceway. And for a minute, we thought you were going to be able to make a pass to win it. Just take us through those last 5 or 10 laps and what your goal was, especially after the restart. Looked like you were a little bit faster than Kai.
It was just hesitation on my part. I should have went for it and paid for it in the end. But it's just kind of was trying to bide my time, and I didn't realize Salter was pulling up on us as fast as he was. I'm not sure why our pace. I had to kind of check my pace up a little bit behind Kai, but it is what it is. And after the UMP race, this is a lot better finish.
Yeah, was there? I mean, I don't have any other question. Honestly, it looks like the high side was really the. Assume probably confirm that for me and everybody else watching.
Oh yeah, for sure. The bottom hardly ever comes in here for late models. We just can't get enough bite off the bottom. It's a happy place is right up by the wall, so I'm perfectly fine with it.
All right, Garrett. Anybody you'd like to shout out, sponsors, anything like that?
I got shout out Speed Demon, GB Designs, Grand Garage, Buddy Ware, and all my friends for their input and help throughout the week.
All right, man. Well, it was a great run, and as as you put in the words, a great bounce back from the misfortune you had during the UMP event. Awesome run tonight, and good luck next week.
Yep, thanks, guys.
All right, that was Garrett Boyd, your third place finisher here in the super late model feature. And now we bring up our second place finisher, Jason Salter, a fantastic run coming back from a huge wreck around lap 18 in the feature. What was your game plan, especially trying to come back from the accident?
Yeah, so earlier on, I had slid up the track and I didn't realize Garrett was still there, and we made contact, and I got all squirrely and dropped back several spots, and it was a lot of fun back there with them guys. Everybody was kind of swapping positions, going all over the place, and wound up checking up and got checked up too, and we all kind of spun, and once I got my quick repair, I think it fixed the car, and it helped a whole lot because I felt like a rocket at the end.
Yeah, was there? We noticed you were the only one really up in the top two trying to roll the bottom, and obviously it worked. It got you to second place. Do you think that was a result of Garrett being stuck behind Kai, or do you think that was just kind of just the car feeling really good?
Yeah, I felt really good on the bottom, and especially in the middle. Again, I felt like I could really hook it good. It didn't quite have the speed or the momentum that like the top would have, but if it would have gone a little longer, I think the bottom and the middle definitely would have been there. You have to go where they're not, and that's where they weren't. So that's where I was at.
Absolutely, and again, a great job. Really fantastic to get back up to the front, especially after a big wreck in the middle of the race. So awesome job, and again, good luck moving on. Anybody you want to thank here?
Yeah, again, man, I'd like to thank all my team, Rocket Esports, and Go Designs, Diggs, Cody for putting the league on, you guys for broadcasts, and everybody out there watching. Hope they enjoyed it.
All right, man. Good luck moving on to next week. Again, this is Jason Salter, our second place finisher here in the super late model feature event. And now the race winner this evening, Kai Matthews, and led from about lap number 14 and didn't look back. Kai, I mean, towards the end there, a lot of pressure being put on you both by Garrett Boyd and Jason Salter. What was the goal here towards the end, just to kind of keep yourself up front?
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather been on the bottom. I'm not much running the top here. It's really not my forte, but I got the lead there and just kind of stayed there and was going to make them pass me on the bottom. So.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, Jason and Garrett both said that the high side was kind of where it was at. I guess this race really, to me, came down as one of survival, and obviously you were in the front. Was there anything, I guess, anything different about this race? Obviously, you just won the UMP event.
No, not really. The top got a little rougher, and I just don't run the top a whole lot, but I really just thought the bottom would come back in through that race, but I was kind of scared to go down there and try it, and I know I could hear those guys coming. I saw Jason underneath me a couple times. I thought, well, I'll just stay here, and if I get it, I get it, and if not, it was still a good run. So.
Yeah, and as you said, it was a fantastic run. Again, closing out the sweep here at Knoxville Raceway. Kai, anybody you'd like to thank this evening?
Yeah, the guys at Cincy Speed, Darren, Shane, and Brad, and Dexter Ag, and Karen's Custard and Hamburgers, and Sugar Dog Creative. You guys for putting this broadcast on, and Cody for hosting this deal. It's been good races so far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been fantastic, and again, awesome job tonight. Two wins, sweeping the night at Knoxville, and good luck moving forward.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Again, our race winner, Kai Matthews, and with that, I think that's going to wrap everything up. All activities here in the American Dirt Series. Earlier tonight, we saw the UMP Modifieds presented by WFO Race Engines, won by Kai Matthews, and the Cincy Speed Super Late Models, again, won by Kai Matthews. Glenn, you got any closing remarks here tonight?
Oh, no, man. Again, thanks again to Mark and them all guys for letting me jump in here. Thank you, Cody, again for putting this on, man. All these guys are very talented drivers, and I'm blessed to be up here with these guys. Thank you, Speed Demon TV, for letting me jump on board with you guys as well. Tyler, thank you for jumping up in here tonight with me, man. Great commentary both in the modified race along with the supers. I do believe these guys race of the week wise, other than tonight. I'm just the new person in here wise, don't give any announcements. But if you guys want to check us back next week, we will be with the modifieds. We will be at Fairbury for the first race, and then second will be actually at Fairbury. So we'll have another double header next week between the modifieds and the super late models here, and the American Dirt Series here. So we're gonna be heading out here for the night. Thank you all, guys. Since you won't be able to see me and him, but me and Icy before we get back here on Saturday. Actually, they might be off because Christmas. But we don't know that. We don't know that yet. I'll find out later here. But if we are here, guys, if we're not, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. From us to ours, y'all have a good day.